What rule will we not break?
I always use my blinker, even if I'm alone on a dark road at night by myself.
Is that like too hardcore for the article?
Or is that the same thing Snoop Dogg said?
What's the biggest risk you guys have taken?
It's a little movie called Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do you hear the question, this is Marvel's riskiest venture ever?
My God. By
so what do you
every
think?
single person.
It was the first question that was always asked. And for me, I was like, oh, so this movie's going to bomb.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard.
I actually personally felt that it was something that people needed. They just didn't know it yet. They needed the humor. They needed the fun. So I felt confident, but there were those nights at 3 a.m. when I would wake up and be like, oh my God, what am I doing?
The reason James Gunn is a rule breaker is because every rule said you don't make a movie with a talking tree, you don't make a movie with Chris Pratt, you don't spend this much money making a movie with a raccoon with a gun. You broke those rules and dude.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking about how you were a rule breaker and I was going to answer my question. I'm sure. Thank you very much for all those great things you said about me being a rule breaker that I didn't hear. I think you break a rule because you're just your basic dude and it's real. Like, that's the thing. It's like you are really just, Chris is like, he's just a real guy, and he doesn't have the ego. But really, honestly, there's an industry that's around us that's made to fuel our egos. And Chris just isn't about that. He isn't working for that. He's got a wife and a son who he loves, and that may sound like that's not a rule breaker, but in this industry that's so self-serving and so self-centered, to me, that really is a rule breaker, and that's what he is.
You've been saying no a lot to a lot of movies.
So far, there's nothing that's come to me that's as appealing as being Anna Faris's wife for the month of January and February. I want to make sure when she comes home, gets fed. I say, how was your day? There's nothing yet that's excited me enough to make me go out of town. I got a 2-year-old son at home that I love hanging out with. I don't want to be my kid to be 10 and I've done 20 movies. That's not going to be me, man.
And you do have one of your next projects.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah.
It's not like there's nothing there in front of them.
Back camera too.